Hello, my name is Blazenzetti, and this is my marathon submission video for Shadow the Hedgehog Pure Hero Story. We start off in Westopolis, and we'll be making our way down to the bottom right-hand corner of the level map to the map known as Final Haunt. To accomplish this, we'll be completing a few normal missions in the beginning, and then halfway through we'll start completing hero missions, and by following that path we'll be able to make our way down to Final Haunt. Westopolis is pretty simple. We just need to get to the goal ring. It's somewhere near the end, but not quite. To do this, we're going to be acquiring some hero points, which we can do by completing good deeds, killing aliens. So, we already killed this alien right here. And I'm going to go over here and take out some fires. Get this done, shoot a few more aliens. And as you can see, my blue meter in the upper right hand corner is starting to fill up. It's okay if I fill up some of my dark meter, so long as my hero meter is the one that completely fills up. We're going to be very careful around here and make sure I only kill particular enemies. If I kill one too many, it could kill the run, or at least make it a lot harder to get a fast time. Doing so will allow me to get chaos control exactly when I land on this checkpoint, and this allows me to get the maximum amount of chaos control for the glitch that I am conducting right here. I'll explain more on how this works in the next level. So now that we have a full chaos meter and we're normal chaos control, I'm able to make my way all the way up to this point here and go right through the goal ring. Had I not have enough meter, then I would have fell short and I would have to make a few extra inputs to jump above the ledge and then into the goal ring. Alright, so next up is Glyphic Canyon. We're going to be accomplishing the same mission that we did in Westopolis, which is the normal mission. And to do that, we just need to hit the goal ring. And getting to the goal ring, we're just going to acquire as many hero points as possible and use chaos control to make our way there.
Hey, Shadow! You saw him too, didn't you? Those black creatures floating around here? Time to clean house.
We're going to open up this shadow box. It contains weapons I've unlocked through previous playthroughs. First using the heal cannon to heal the gun soldiers for hero points, and then vacuum up all the aliens for hero points. Thankfully, all the aliens in this level can be vacuumed up in this manner, so it makes it easy for not having to constantly push out weapons. You do a spin dash jump here. My first attempt failed, but my second attempt succeeded. Vacuum with the rest of these aliens. I now have chaos control. I'm going to use a bit of it to make it past this tornado cutscene, and then activate chaos control glitch. I'll now go into more explanation as to what this glitch is, since we have a lot of time to kill before this level is finished. Chaos control glitch is an exploit of a race condition in the game, where I enter in the checkpoint menu, but then also activate chaos control at just the right time, within a few frames of each other. Doing this allows me to not only be in chaos control mode as we see, but I'm also stuck in the checkpoint menu, which freezes the time. It has other effects, but the main portion we care about is the fact that it freezes up the chaos control meter, which is how we know when chaos control is supposed to finish. So since the meter never decreases, we essentially have infinite chaos control.
I take orders from no one. I do as I decide.
Alright, next up is Prison Island. This stage is more of the same. Get to the goal ring as fast as possible, get hero points in order to do so. I like this level a lot because in other speedruns you can do a whole lot of other tricks involving both dark and hero powers. Alright, so there's Charmy. Charmy's our pal. We're unfortunately going to be ignoring his request of finding the top secret discs because they not only send us the hero path, but they're just slower to get. Getting around a 18-second time going off of that ledge on the Beyblade looking object. It's pretty good. Anything sub 20 is nice. I'm going to take the moment here to kill a few more aliens. And then we're going to go back over to our shadow box, grab a egg vacuum, not the Hedgehog gun. We'll use that later. So if I do everything correctly, a 55-second time on having chaos or jumping off of that ledge there is pretty good. Ideally a sub-minute time for that checkpoint, but that's assuming we have ideal movement everywhere, which is hard to do in this game. This game awards consistent movement. Most of the game is movement based. There's not a whole lot of RNG involved. Not until the later stages and boss battles. We're going to stop chaos control glitch right here. If we had continued any further, we would have completely passed the goal, which was the gold ring, and made our way down towards the end of the level, which is really just to complete the hero mission, where the last two top secret discs are. Alright, so next up is probably one of my other favorite stages in the game, Sky Troops, where depending on what mission you play, it definitely showcases what what the game has to offer. This section here is kind of an auto-scroller, so we'll just be
Staring at it from afar. Have I
speeding along. But just like the other, oh no, this is where the missions start to diverge from doing just normal missions, and we start completing the hero missions. So actually the beginning of this mission is exactly the same as our normal mission, where we're trying to get as many chaos control points as possible to activate chaos control glitch later on. Conveniently, this is also very helpful in completing the hero mission. This time around I'm bringing my Hedgehog gun. It has a ricochet effect, so it bounces from enemy to enemy. Makes killing the alien larva in this next section rather easy. I'm looking for a particular point number, which this is a good one. If I do that, then I know I've killed all the larvae. I need to kill every single one of them before I am allowed to have chaos control. So we already killed the first gem. We need to kill all 5 for this to complete the hero mission. I'm going to stop out a chaos control glitch here, take care of the next one. Got stuck by some environmental objects there. Another chaos control glitch. We'll make our way to the third one. This is the longest chaos control glitch for the level. After that, we'll get 3 and 4 pretty much right after each other, and then we'll make it to the end for the 5th one. Alright, got that. We're going to kill these giants here so that I can maintain my hero meter. You can refill it as you are in chaos control mode, or hero shadow mode, as the game officially calls it. And it makes maintaining chaos control glitch a lot safer. This is the last chaos control in the level. It really doesn't matter what amount of chaos control you have there, so long as you're able to activate chaos control. You can have a pixel left in the meter, and you'd be allowed to fly across the entire path there. You can't say the same for the other path though that we use in ideally the normal mission if it's possible.
I cannot betray the doctor.
With that, we start making our way down to Final Haunt via hero missions. Okay, up next is Space Gadget. This level is different with its normal and hero mission requirements compared to all the other levels in the game. In this level, we're racing against Sonic. So we need to beat Sonic to the Emerald/Gold Ring at the end of the stage within 5 minutes. We'll have no problems with this at all. For the normal mission, you actually have to wait for him to finish before you're allowed to enter the Gold Ring, which is a bit fun when you are just completing a path that happens to have that in it. Just get to the end, just kind of wait. I'm gonna be very careful and make sure I have Sonic enabled here. The affiliation with Sonic allows us to take a different path once we get the Chaos Control Orb, which we'll be seeing momentarily. Having either normal or dark affiliation during the Chaos Control section, right here, takes us down the dark path of the level, which is the exact opposite direction we want to head in, and is clearly very slow.
It's been a long time since the two of us ran along here together. Now, time to kick things up a notch.
I'm going to do some damage boosting here.
Above the ground, but it doesn't. Something tells me that I don't want to touch that green energy.
Just get past this section here. You can kind of damage boost. You can take those birds and may attack across them, but the spin dash jump is faster. Alright, so we're going to make use of this key door here. In previous playthroughs, I had acquired all 5 keys. This allows us to skip the entire rail section of this level, which is fun, but too slow. Okay, a sub 2-minute time is pretty good here. If you have a 2-minute or more time, then something happened throughout the level.
Sonic. Now I remember. That day, we fought here.
This level's not that bad. It's basically just go, move fast. There's not a whole lot that can stand in your way.
Maria.
Alright, the last level here is Final Haunt. For the Pure Hero Story speedrun, the requirement is just to complete this level,
I can feel them
either ending,
everywhere.
beat one of the bosses. The fastest ending to complete here is the hero ending,
Time to make the big boss man responsible for this.
mainly for the boss that we'll be fighting.
There are aliens up on the bridge.
It'll be very clear why that is the case when we get there.
To find a way to the top of that
So I'm going to use the Shadow Rifle here. You unlock this by completing all 10 original endings before this, and completing the game's last story, which is kind of the story of how Shadow really is a hedgehog. I missed that jump there. I'm going to be doing a spin dash jump. You saw that I was being kind of pulled away there for a moment. There's an enemy there with a vacuum gun. So if you're not careful, he'll take you too far away. So we're gonna get chaos control here by killing that giant. We're not gonna use chaos control glitch at this checkpoint here. Instead, we want to go past it, right about there, and use normal chaos control to get past this loop section. We're gonna reacquire chaos control first by killing the giants in this room. It's always fun killing those giants. You never see it coming.
Watch your step. Take a look below.
There's a faster way across this section with a spin dash jump. However, I like to play it safe here. There's no reason to kill a run just because you mistimed the jump.
Don't touch that switch. That'll seal off the path we need to follow.
Alright, we're gonna kill this alien here. Refill on shadow rifle ammo. Unfortunately, I missed the first cycle here. It's not too bad though. It only wastes a few seconds as you wait for the guy to teleport back. So we have gas control. Use gas control glitch. We're gonna keep using this until the game forces us out of it. There's certain sections in these levels that will stop you out of chaos control. In this case, there's a barrier in our way that is supposed to say, hey, you're not allowed to get past unless you flip the switch, which is for the dark mission, which is just a decoy. We can actually walk right past it, as I'll show here. Alright, I'm going to be spending my shadow ammo, or shadow rifle ammo. I actually have infinite ammo because of my chaos control state. Okay, I accidentally missed the final chaos control glitch there, but that's fine. It's not crucial. Missing a chaos control glitch earlier in the level is much more hurtful than that one is. That one only saves a few seconds.
So we meet at last, Black Doom. You're the one responsible for all this villainy.
Okay, last thing we do here is fight the final boss. The final boss is Black Doom, the main Black Arms leader, the bad guys in the game. He's going to give us one of 3 moves in the beginning. I want one of them. One of them gets us the quickest kill, finishes the fight in 8 seconds. Next one's in like 12. The last one can take over half a minute. And he gives us that one, which is unfortunate. Now we just have to wait for him to reappear. This is the attack I would have liked to have had, but what can you do? So that's like the biggest RNG in the speedrun. That fight. It's pretty big variance for like what you could get, but we're talking seconds here. It's not like if it's a minute time lost if he gives me the wrong set of attacks. That would be not fun at all.
Perfect.
So with the completion of that fight, we have completed Pure Hero Story for Shadow the Hedgehog. This time was, I believe, 17:55, which was only about half a minute off of world record, which is currently held by me as the recording of this video.
Finally, I've got all the chaos emeralds.
And that is the run. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, thanks for watching.
This isn't over yet. The Black Arms will rise again.
Let's do this.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, and I made a promise that I intend to keep. With the power of these emeralds, Black Doom and his army are finished. This is who I am.